Hey guys, it's History Behind the Warrior and welcome to another Mortal Kombat video. Now in today's theory and speculation video, I'll be talking about Frost. How is she exactly connected to Kronika? And how/why would she be the Grandmaster of the Cyber Lin Kuei? Now first off, let's actually talk about Frost as a character, because this actually does play into her motives as to why her character would even be working with Kronika or form the Cyber Initiative once again. Now Frost as a character has always been a very interesting one. Despite her master being the calm and collected Sub-Zero, she is in fact the polar opposite, being known for her extremely fierce and aggressive nature. And this has led to a downfall on so many different occasions, both old timeline and the new timeline. You see, Frost has this unquenchable thirst for power within her, as she's well aware of her extremely high potential. It's the reason why she stood out amongst all of the other fighters in the Lin Kuei. But despite this, her lust for power and irrational anger has led to a downfall on many different occasions. At one point during the events of Mortal Kombat Deadly Alliance, she struck her master down to steal the Dragon Medallion. Now the Dragon Medallion is a sacred item kept within the Lin Kuei, and it in fact has the abilities to increase the powers of any cryomancer. So once she struck down her master, she would take it for herself. But the power of the medallion proved to be far too much for the inexperienced Frost, and thus because of it, she was seemingly frozen to death. Now this is just one instance of her lust for power, at least in the original timeline. However, in the new one, some things have been slightly altered with Frost. The next time we do see her in the rebooted timeline, she's attempting to disrupt a peace treaty between Kuei Liang and Hanzo, as she doesn't want peace between the two clans. But she's quickly handled by Hanzo, and soon after frozen by Sub-Zero. Now I believe the scene we have here is extremely important for what exactly is going on with Frost in this timeline. I believe they've slightly altered and tweaked her character in order to make this new Cyber Initiative work. Allow me to explain. You see, from watching the trailer and seeing how things have gone, I believe that Frost is a dedicated member of the Lin Kuei, but due to her aggressive nature, it's not hard to believe that her idea of what the Lin Kuei should be is different from Kuei Liang's. You see, the Lin Kuei has drastically changed in this timeline from what it used to be to where it is now. Originally, it was a feared assassin organization. They were used to kill people for money, whereas now the Lin Kuei serves the purpose of protecting Earthrealm. So the original Lin Kuei stuck to its old traditions, as well as the Cyber Lin Kuei. It's only when Sub-Zero stepped in where things truly began to change. But the reason why I'm mentioning this is because Frost attempting to stop peace between Hanzo and Kuei Liang is a perfect display of her not wanting things to change. To what extent we don't quite know, but from the very brief snippet we do see of her in the Mortal Kombat 11 trailer, we can easily tell from that left hand of hers that she has gone against Sub-Zero's wishes, as it does look like a cybernetic hand. Now why/how could this have happened? Well, here is where my prediction and theory really does start. After being frozen by Kuei Liang, she would understandably bear some form of resentment towards him. Her being frozen by her master was essentially the breaking point for this character, so she must have deviated and broken away from him in order to form her own idea of what the Lin Kuei should be, paying homage to the older traditions than the direction of the current Lin Kuei. Now I understand some of you might be saying, how would she be able to put together cyborgs? I highly doubt that Frost of all characters would have any idea of how that works. Well, here's just an interesting idea I'm going to put on the table. We all know that despite the Cyber Lin Kuei being destroyed, Sub-Zero is still in possession of Sector's head, and despite just being a head, Sector's mind has a memory bank that has all of his data and knowledge stored. So it would in fact make sense for Frost to steal this head and use all the data and information within it in order to create a new Cyber Lin Kuei, as now she'll be able to become the Grandmaster and mold the Lin Kuei into what she believes is right. And please do keep in mind about what I said in her being interested in sticking to the Lin Kuei's old traditions. As we do see in the Noob Cybot trailer, the cybernetic base we have here still retains its Lin Kuei symbol, so there is no actual influence here of the Takunin, a faction that Sector created during the later half of the original timeline. Now let's talk about why Frost would ally herself with someone like Kronika. Well, to be fair, it shouldn't be a very hard one, it should be extremely obvious. It's her lust for power, and she must believe that by siding with someone that's even higher than an Elder God, it more or less guarantees her victory and a way of erasing the current Lin Kuei from time. Now please do remember, this is just all ideas and speculation I'm making up, but the ideas that I'm putting on the table here are all characteristics about Frost that do make sense. So hopefully by watching this video, it's put some interesting ideas in your mind about what could happen with Frost, the whole Cyber Frost thing that's going on, and why and how this Cyber Lin Kuei has suddenly just turned up. But yeah guys, that's actually it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it and learnt more by doing so, as I've been wanting to make this video for a considerable amount of time, but I wanted to make sure I had some good ideas that worked with the character and is able to link itself rather well to this timeline, as we don't know too much about Frost, but of how she's been written before and the slight new additions we do have to her. I definitely wanted to make a video talking about what we could see from her. But yeah guys, that's basically it for this video. Now before it wraps up, if possible, let's try getting it to about 500 likes. It's a great way of supporting this channel since YouTube's ad system is broken as hell, so by giving it a thumbs up it helps out a ton. And also don't forget to tick that bell, as YouTube will always seemingly have the problem of my videos not appearing in your sub boxes, so by doing that it's going to help me out and most certainly help you out. Anyway, as always, please comment, like, subscribe and share this video with everyone you know. Please take care and I'll see you all next time.